everyone, Orly the baker here. Today we're going to be baking one of our new gluten-free challah mixes. We have the 3 flavors, but today we're going to be baking the traditional flavor. And I'm so excited to show you how easy it is and how when it comes out, it tastes like challah is just supposed to taste. It's so simple and so delicious. So all you need is 1 packet of yeast, which is equivalent to 7 grams, 1 cup plus 4 tablespoons of lukewarm water, 1/4 of a cup of oil, and 1 egg plus 2 egg yolks. So we're going to start off by pouring the yeast into a bowl and pouring our lukewarm water right on top of that. And we're just going to let that sit for a minute. And as you know, with making a cake mix or a cookie mix, it's got all the dry ingredients in here. So now we're going to pour our eggs into the mixture, our oil, and we're just going to pour the entire content of the blend right on top of all of the wet ingredients. Now we're going to mix this all up until it's combined into a sticky dough, and we'll show you what that looks like. This is what our dough looks like when it's all mixed up, and this is the consistency. So now we're going to split the dough into equal sized parts. You can eye it, but I like to use a baking scale to be precise. So I'm just going to take all of the dough out of my bowl, plop it on the baking scale covered with parchment paper. This way the dough won't stick to your scale. Now I'm going to take the Blends by Orly Manhattan blend, and I'm going to use this to roll out the dough. I'm going to take some of the flour and dust my working surface. This way the dough won't stick to the table. And I want to show you how to make 1 challah loaf and 3 knotted rolls. What you can do when you're doing this yourself is you can make 1 big loaf by splitting the dough into 3 pieces. You can make 2 medium-sized loaves by splitting the dough into 6 equally sized pieces. I'm going to make 1 loaf and 3 small rolls. We have 3 equally sized balls. We're just going to roll it into a rope, and since we put some flour on the surface, it rolls out really nicely. It's really flexible. It really feels like dough. If it starts sticking to your counter, just add more of the gluten-free flour to your surface. Now I'm going to make a plait. Connect the ends. It's going to be mushier than you're used to, so you kind of just have to use your fingers to stick the ends together. Now we're going to braid. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And attach those ends. You can use your fingers to just stick it together if it breaks at all. It looks like a challah is supposed to look. And just roll it into a little ball, like so. Start in the center with 1 hand, and as it gets longer, use your other hand. Start in the center and move outwards. Starting from the center and working outwards allows me to have a nice evenly sized rope. We're going to take our middle finger and loop that around and stick it through. And there we go. So before I put these in the oven to rise at 100 degrees Fahrenheit approximately, or 40 degrees Celsius, I have some egg wash here, either an egg yolk with a little bit of water, or you can use a whole egg. And this is going to make sure that when they bake, they have a nice golden brown, shiny outside. So they look much prettier with the egg wash, and they look more like a traditional challah, like you would see in a bakery. They give it a nice shine. I like to be generous with my egg wash. This is what they look like before we're going to put them in the oven to rise. So we'll see you in 30 to 45 minutes. After 45 minutes in an oven set to 100 degrees, it's pretty much doubled in size. And when I touch it, it feels nice and soft. And now we're going to put these in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius for about 30 minutes. It smells so good. This challah was in the oven for about 35 minutes. And look how huge it got. This looks like a challah that you would be proud to serve to anyone at your table. And trust me, it tastes really good too. Enjoy your blend by Orly gluten-free challah mixes and good Shabbos.